Hey, hey. Hi, Aries. Welcome back, guys. All right, Aries, real quick, please do make sure that you're not getting pulled in by any of these scammers. There's a bunch of them out there right now pretending to be me. I do not have a Facebook. Please report those fake Facebook um, things that are out there that people are stealing my channel art. They're stealing my videos. They're stealing all of it and creating fake locations and pretending that they're me and then trying to sell you readings and sell you items. And I don't do any of that. I've never sold my readings, so please don't give anybody money. I don't come into the comments and try to get you to contact me. I don't have a Facebook. Please report that fake Facebook. I don't have a fake. Well, I don't have any TikTok. I don't have Rumble. I'm not on those other social medias. I'm not on, Twitter or whatever it's called now, X. And I don't have PayPal or WhatsApp or Telegram or any of those things. So please stay safe. Keep your money in your own pockets. Now, let's get to this. We have a Three of Wands. It's all about the future, which is great. We've been getting some nice positive energies in general. I'm using a backdrop that I wanted to focus on the more positive vibrations, and this is really nice because it's focusing on the positivity of the future. And indeed, we have kind of the same purpley spiritual color tones, the themes of kind of like the flow of the universal energy that could, kind of like move us into that jet stream of the future with a Six of Wands, very positive energy, and Page of Coins. Someone could be inspired right now because of something that they're reading, or they will be in the upcoming future. They could be, maybe it's a self-help book, maybe it's something that'll help them to feel more successful or plan their personal success. But this Page of Coins is like, it can be anything that we consider a resource. And right now, books are a huge resource, right? It's knowledge, it's wisdom that's in those books. It could be someone gives a character a book and they read it and they go, oh my God, I feel so much better for having read that. That like it opened my eyes to all kinds of things, or it had information that was so valuable and I'm going to be able to apply it in my life. This could also be, you know what, this is my book of life or book of love. And I forget, I get to write it however I want. That could be the gift that someone is reminded. I feel like this is, I'm going to say, I think it's one particular passage. I think somebody's going to open a book at random and read something and discover, wow, that's super meaningful. I mean, heck, sometimes you can open up the dictionary and see a word and read what it's about and go, huh, you know what? That's actually an appropriate word to describe something in my life today, and it can put us on a good vibe, on a good energetic. Heck, maybe it just feels good to be improving our vocabulary. Whatever this is, I think it's a little bit more like someone is going to be reading a passage out of a book, and it's going to be just what they needed to hear or read or gain that insight at that moment in time. Ten of Pentacles sideways could have to do with their finances. Could be a periodical, maybe not a book, but maybe it's a textbook. Maybe somebody's going to go ahead and learn how to become an accountant or learn something about, I don't know, an aspect of life that will help bring more abundance into their life. We have an energy of loyalty on this card with the dog. This card did come out sideways, so could be talking about different ways to like invest our time and energy into things of value, and like when to stay with something versus when to let something go. And I think that's the other like art of being successful, maybe, is you want to be loyal, you want to keep grinding, but at some point, if you're getting nothing back at all, how do you know when to walk away? And there could be some gem of wisdom for our character where they realize when to grind and when to walk away. That could be the secret to their success, and that could be their mentality. And that can be applied to anything in life. Do you hold on to a love story with someone because you care about them and you're like, no, I'm going to be loyal? I mean, that's a beautiful thing. But at some point, do they not also have an obligation to be contributing to, healing themselves or being in the relationship? However our character is going to look at this, I feel like this is more their broad perspective of life. We have the Hermit and we have the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of personal introspection going on. I feel like this is very much, for our Aries, this is going to be very much a storyline of just the way they are thinking about their own life, their own goals, and how to succeed. I don't think this is a story right now about like love and romance and a lot of external things. It's about how the Aries handles those external things, and um, they're realizing that I should be giving energy to the things I care about, the things that I'm passionate about, the people that I'm passionate about, sure. But I should also ask myself, why am I drawn to do certain things? And am I reserving enough time for me to pour my energy into the things that are my goals, my hobbies, my real desires so that I can live a passionate life? I think that's it's very like philosophical maybe. Hey, at level 818. Good to see you, darling. Okay, 6 of Cups. So this mindset is going to be applied to the Aries, areas in their life of abundance, like we said, maybe family life, but also in the interpersonal relationships that might touch their heart a little more deeply. This could be romantic, it doesn't have to be, but it's with their soul group or their soul mate or one particular soulmate. Aries is thinking a lot about who are the people that I really feel like there's this, we generate interactions, we generate energy together. I care about them. I can feel that, they are giving me either caring or it doesn't have to be like, well, I'm not going to care about you unless you care about me. It's not like that, but it is a little bit like, um, there's got to be some energetic reciprocity. Like, for example, if I sat here and I pulled out cards and I said, 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Would that be a story at all? No. Would anybody like what would we get out of that? What would I get out of that? If I were an audience member, Jack. I'd get Jack out of that. I would not watch me. I would not want to hear my stupid stories because it's not a story. I'm not putting anything in. I clearly don't care. I'm not being, I'm not even attempting. So what am I doing here, right? I'm just sitting here and expecting you should watch me because I said so. No, I mean, I should be doing something, but I first have to care about it, right? That's why I do this, because I care. I have a good time. I love being a storyteller. I absolutely love it. So I choose to, and hopefully people enjoy what I'm choosing to do, and hopefully it's a reciprocated energy. It won't always be. Some people hate my guts, and that's fine too. But the bottom line is, at least there's some reciprocity of energy there. At least I created a reaction, right? But why would we do anything if there's absolutely no effort being put in and nothing, right? We wouldn't. We'd turn it off and we'd move on. So there has to be something, especially in a 6 of Cups. It's very much a circular energy of, like a soul group. I either learn something from my interaction with you or I feel something from you. Now, because I just like pulled these 2 cards out, I got to keep them now because I just did a demonstration like an idiot. And now I feel like, okay, I've never done that before, but this must be part of the story. I just pulled these from the bottom of the deck, which I don't ever pull cards. I only have cards that pop out. That I like it to be totally random. So this is super abnormal. It's the first time in all the years of me doing this that I've done something like that. So here we go. This is about love. It is about an Aries considering love. Who are they drawn to? They're asking themselves these deep personal questions, right? Who am I passionate about? What makes my heart beat? And instead of just saying, oh, I wonder if I should date them, or wow, I wonder how they think about me, it's, how do I say this gently so it doesn't sound super rude? It's more first about Aries needing to ask themselves, who am I turned on by? Who makes my heart go pitter patter? Because first and foremost, I should be pleasing my own self when it comes to who I want to be around. Then I approach them and then see if they want to be around me too. But instead of like waiting and saying, I wonder if that person will make a move toward me, if I want them, if I ask myself, how do I feel about them? Are they sexy? Do they light my fire in some way? Well, then I want to go pursue that. That's me pursuing my best interests, my life, me always putting forth my interest first so that I actually pursue the life I want to live. I know it sounds simple, but I think this is such an important message because It's almost like, in life, it's easy to kind of be passive and think we're just kind of like riding the bus and somebody else is driving it. But that's not the case. In our own life, the only bus driver is us. Where the bus stops, who gets on or off our bus and joins us in life, we're actually the ones in charge. We're not a passenger, we're the driver. And I think that's what this Aries is like. Wait a minute. If I'm the driver and I set the schedule, wherever I want to go, whoever I want to like pull up to their town and go knock on their door and ask them, do you want to ride on my bus? I guess that could be a double entendre. We could be talking passionate or intimacy, but do you want to ride my bus? Do you want to ride through this journey of life with me? Do you want to be in my circle? I need to start asking people that I want. I think that's a really empowered Aries. I think this Aries is going to be, and this could be a feminine, it doesn't have to be, but we do have exclusively divine feminine energy on the cards right now. Actually, pretty much everything is feminine energy that we've seen on all the cards here. Um, this Aries is truly ready to pursue anything and everything that they want, in particularly in matters of the heart. I don't know if our Aries has ever done that before. Let's go over here. What might be yielded out of this new attitude, this action of I really want to do the things in life I'm passionate about. I want to talk to the people I'm attracted to. I want to pursue matters of the heart that matter to me. I want to put my own needs at the top of my list especially when it comes to, what do I have to bring to the table? Let me count up the things I do well. Let me listen to my guides, but let me also believe in myself. I need to know that I have self-worth. So let me remind myself of my worth from time to time. So what might be the outcome if Aries takes on this whole perception of their life as if they're the bus driver of their life? Temperance and the Devil. They may start to find that they feel very balanced. Fears that they used to have, it's like, that's not so scary. So I ask somebody for their number. I walk up to that hottie with the naughty body and let them know I'm interested. Whether it's a male or a female doesn't matter, but whomever I'm attracted to, whatever my floats my boat, whatever my specific interest is, I'm going to go up and I'm going to ask that person that. Why would that be scary? All I'm doing is telling them that I'm interested, which is a compliment. And if I get turned down, no harm, no foul. At least I said what I needed to. Then I hop back on my bus and I keep on driving through my life. But what if they say yes, they're interested in me too? Who knows where this could go? I just feel like this is one of those stories where we have an Aries who is going to really be in the most powerful, calm energy ever, because fear is big. But this character has a way to squash it and just be like, fear is just because we don't know what the answer is going to be. It's the fear of what if it's rejection, or what if I pick wrong. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. First, let me just at least knock on the door and see what happens. It's a very, I think they're going to be managing the biggest emotions in life, which is, the fear stuff. Fear kind of is maybe at the heart of a lot of bad decisions. Ten of Swords. And our Aries is going to be making some profound changes in their own life. They're probably going to come across as a whole different version of themselves. They're definitely ending some kind of a chapter of their life. Could be the chapter where they used to be more of a student of life instead of an active participant, because we see them in a classroom here and it's like, you know what? Classroom days are over. Action taking days are here. This will probably be a little bit of time for our Aries to get comfortable being in this energy, but on one hand, Aries is a leadership position, right? It's a powerful and dynamic energy in general. But this is still moving forward. It's very much the journey through life. And the journey through life is pretty long. So we got plenty of time. I feel like the next 3 years are going to be really important to our Aries. They could find themselves exploring an awful lot from a whole new energy. They're going to be in a whole different energy that like kind of like the calm adventurer. They could come across a Leo who could be very important to them this year. We do have Year of the Dragon, and we clearly see on this Strength card there could be a really beautiful romance. Someone that is almost like a symbiotic relationship where Aries protects them, they protect Aries. They could have very different skill sets. They could be, or somebody gets a pet. Maybe they get a giant iguana. I don't know, but there's an energy of I feel strong and I feel like I want to be protected, but I also want to protect the things that I care about. And this feels more like I don't know why I'm looking at this like a romance, but Five of Wands, High Priestess. Maybe because there will be one. This is like I'm being drawn towards someone who's as strong as I am, someone that I can, interact with, and someone who will maybe challenge me, but also have my back and will understand that about each other. This feels like an Aries is not really looking for a yes man or a yes woman. They're not looking for somebody to like prop them up. They're looking for somebody who's their equal, but who has their back. And I think that's what they're going to find because that's who they are right now. They're going after what they want. They're putting themselves on the line. They're shrugging if it doesn't work out, and they're not embarrassed or full of self doubt. They need somebody who matches them in that. Someone who's like, you know what? It's all about trying to figure out what the best route is, trying to figure out what the best opportunities might be, and then living life to the fullest and just giving it a whirl. Because we're probably going to get things wrong a lot in life, but we're going to learn stuff, and I'm signing up for that. I think this Aries knows that this is what they've needed to do for a while. I think it's going to click. Got a King of Pentacles. We got the Chariot. Talk about, see, here's another bus driver, right? Here's somebody else who knows how to be in charge of their own life. A King of Pentacles definitely knows how to be in charge of their own life. Kind of looks like they've been waiting to meet somebody like Aries. Oh, what's that song? I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. Can't think who sings it, but we have a really like powerful, potent, and here they are riding the chariot with the dragon. I definitely feel like this is a great match for our Aries. We got a Page of Wands, all kinds of new passion. We got the Four of Swords sideways. I think if anything, neither one of them has much time or space to deal with old wounds. I think that Aries and this person are going to share this invigorating, like lust for life, this desire to move forward. And if there are bumps along the way, and if there are hurts and heartbreaks, they're not going to get derailed. Their relationship probably won't be necessarily smooth and easy because they're going to be strong willed individuals that are going to be sometimes probably going head to head. But I don't think Aries would have it either any other way, and neither would they. It's going to be an adjustment period for Aries to get to know a person as strong as themselves. Um, but I think it's well worth it. I think it's going to be a much more powerful kind of bond. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hey, Nat Nats. Blue, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Leah, hi. Hi, RT. RT, I'm freezing still today. Thank you. I'm going to try to stay warm. I hope you guys do the same. Take care, everybody. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Bye.